The Grand Duchy is primarily a human population, with most inhabitants belonging to the Kalashite or Gurundi ethnic groups. The nation's proximity and encompassing of the dwarven settlement of Dungun Hold brings a relatively large dwarven population to the mix as well. Though most of these inhabitants reside exclusively within the Sky Citadel itself, aside from the dwarven spoken that is inside the hold, most citizens, either Orsani, Kelish, or both, commonly worship deities, including Dwarven Torag, Wilderness Estoril, Society's Adabar, and the peaceful Iori. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of All Guns, No Glory, the Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Outlaws of AlkenStar, 3 books, levels 1 to 10. We are residing nestled comfortably in the middle of a battle, robbing a bank, the gold tank reserve, which belongs to a certain Mr. Muglin, who several of my player characters hold a grudge. We go now immediately to the battle at hand. Gentlemen, when last we left your characters, I believe we were hovering around Gossamer's turn. Do you remember the last thing you did, Goss?
No.
I think you stuck an axe in the wall and had trouble recovering it.
Oh, yes, that would be correct. You are a smart guy.
Thank you.
It's okay. We won't tell anybody. Yes, I believe that I did stick an axe in the wall. I actually think that possibly I had considered throwing a javelin at somebody.
You did. And do you remember how it skittered up your axe line and also did something terrible? I believe it cost you some actions.
Didn't go very well.
Which brings us to round 7. 7 out of nudge nudge wink wink 10. Gentlemen, Mr. Benzo Glowfingers, our gnome, scientist, alchemist, doctor, enthusiast, therapist, philanthropist, and generally pissed, is trying... How many ists have you got? I don't know. They're all like Class of Tuesday documentation.
Just as many damn locks as is in this bank, for God's sake.
Now get along, boys. We are not going to have a fight here.
If he doesn't hurry up, we're about to become arsonists.
Arsonist, that sounds like something fun.
Ben,
are we gonna get into trouble?
Ben, your turn. What do you do?
I am going to move towards away from the vault,
okay,
over towards that door we unlocked. That's beside the tellers to get behind the tellers.
Mm-hmm.
How much movement is that?
What is your base move? 20? 25?
25.
Okay. That will cost you a 10, 15, 20, 25 to get around to the edge of the teller, and you're 10 feet from the door.
Okay, so I'm going to go up to the... So that's one action I move there.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to yell at them to like come through the door and bring
Get the girl through?
Yeah. And
so
then,
move to the door, open it, like sit in the door. They can move through friendlies for free. You can use the door for cover, have it open, not be in their way because you can move through friendlies for free and start yelling at them. Sure.
all of you, get your asses in here. I can close this door and they can't get behind us. Or they can't get to us through here.
Speaking of which, I believe Gold Tank Broker number 1, the one that has a problem with its javelin and its axe, if memory serves me, I could be wrong, but I'd rather err on the side of caution. I believe it too lost one of its actions. So burning an action to recover, It retrieves your javelin and actually tries to chuck it at a woman in a dress, because here at the Gold Tank Reserve, we do not discriminate between gender, bank robbers, hooligans, outlaws, or anybody. If you show violence, we will try to bag and tag you. And if you try to destroy us, this thing might get glitchy, because these things were supposed to hog tie you, slap you around with gloves. Muglin has them with metal hands doing real damage, and now this one seems to have had enough of our Scarlet Dancer and is literally picking up a steel rod and throwing it right at his heart. Unfortunately for me, a clean miss as our tiny dancer skitters out of the way. The second broker, right in front of Carissa Amberheart, I believe, dropping one, had either had a hold of her or was trying to get a hold of her. So, do you have anything in the way of an attack of opportunity? Mr.
I unfortunately have no reaction actions.
Okay. It tries to grab her, and with a melee fist against Our Lady. Slaps a hand on her. Critical. Set her mask. Grabs her by the belt. And the body kind of goes, oof. And just pulls her back. And then starts doing the double action hog tie. Starts wrapping up your halfling with rope. Well, at least she'll be easier to carry as soon as you possibly maybe get her off of this thing. Meanwhile, inside the vault, Clockwork Humanoid number 4, the one that was shining the light, you bugger off. These guys have javelins set. It takes a step forward and kind of looks like it was going to go for the gnome, but he left. So he takes a step forward and he jabs at our elf here. Not to mention, I believe you dropped his partner, because I only see one in here. Is that right?
Yes. Yep. We dropped the first one.
Yep. Why am I attacking myself? That's not right. I will be fair, though. See the roll? 15. Does that hit you?
That does not hit me.
Okay. I will count that roll. Anyway, step forward, stabs once, and with a -5 for a second jab at you. Jabby jab. Again, starts trying to work you through these bars and is unsuccessful, which brings us to Sundamar himself.
Ooh,
I
think I'm going to walk back out and help Clarissa and them. So I'm going to go to the east, 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. You don't get this lock open, you don't get that chest, and the deal's a bust. You know that, right?
With the time we have left, I just don't think we can do it. Because I have to unlock, I think, 2 more locks successfully.
There are
That
2
DC
locks.
is
There
really
are 2.
high.
There are 2 locks here on the thing. And did you finally get one open?
We got
Yeah.
one open. Oh, so there's only one left?
Yeah, the key is in the one, and
I thought there was 2 left.
No, there's 2 total. I think you picked one, and he did not have the key for the other.
no, yeah,
No.
we had the key for one. And
Oh, right. Sorry.
Ye-
Somebody else has the key
Oh,
for
yeah.
the other. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
So you were
maybe
still
I'll stay.
trying on this lock, right? Okay. Now, as you play with said lock, okay, unfortunately for you, this thing has an attack of opportunity because you were manipulating items right in front of my nose. So roll for your thievery, please.
All right. Got a 19 altogether.
No, you are. It's almost there. It clicks over, and then as you pull the pin out, it clicks back. You're so close, so close, but a fail. Now, as far as stepping goes, okay, it does occur to you that you can try step back, and at least on his turn, right? He can't get you. You'd have to throw that javelin and lose it, and then you could step up and try and step back. You know what I mean? Like there is a pattern you can see emerging here.
Yep, I see that. So
Okay.
yeah, after his attack, I'll take a step backward 5 feet.
Or over for cover.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah,
Mhm.
I would go over to the west.
Help you guys out just a little bit since you're a man down. Not too much. Okay. Now, speaking of attacks of opportunity, where they may lie. Attack of opportunity. So I use my reaction, and this thing tries to jab you. And a definite miss. Sunbar slides out of the way. Carissa, I don't think I have this automated. So I'm going to pull up her sheet, and may Fantasy Grounds have mercy on her soul as we roll her stabilization of 8, which is a fail, which brings her to dying 2. If I'm not... She was at dying 1, now she's at dying 2?
Yes.
Or did she stabilize?
I thought she stabilized last game. I wasn't sure. I can't remember, honestly.
Yeah, I think she's unconscious, 0, but no longer dying. I thought.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I will ghostly track this just in case we're wrong and we go, okay, so you got half across the room and, kind of thing.
That way, yeah, you got both outcomes.
Exactly. But let's hope for the best, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I know Sam loves this character because she asked you guys to retrieve her carcass. She loves the character. She will burn her hero point. She will not wait for a roll. If she did roll, I'll give her her hero point back. They kind of reset every game anyway. But I'm pretty sure she'll use a hero point, right? So, failure to roll, uses a hero point. She's stable, done deal. And then mystery solved. Bellamy, smoking fur. What do you want to do?
Okay. So this thing has her grabbed, correct?
Has her hogtied. She is roped.
Okay.
And yeah.
But is he holding her as well?
Yes.
Okay. That matters. Then I'm going to point blank try this again. Not good. I'm going to clear my gun. I'm going to aim and fire.
Okay. Clearing gun. Provokes.
No, reloading provokes, but I have to do that too. So.
Okay. Taking the attack of opportunity, he just, as a free action, drops the girl and takes a swipe at you with a bare hand. Which guy are we here? We're going to say it's that one. This one. Boop. Got to line up. It was one thing, just a couple of clicks away. Here we go. Taking a SWAT and actually gets a hold of you. So when he does a hit with a fist, he does damage, and he actually gets a free grab as a second action. So he actually bludgeons you. Ouch.
But does he have an extra action right now?
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't, because it's attack of opportunity. So no, he just hits you.
And that was a lot of damage.
7 points.
Yeah.
Atticus. But you're reloaded. You're clear. And
I am.
Feeling really good with only 2 hit points left because you've taken 14 total.
But my friend is there on the ground and tied up by these creatures of the Metal Knight, and I can't abide by that.
Okay.
So, is that one Clockwork Banker 2?
I can target him for you if that's what you're looking for. Yes, it is.
I was trying. Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah. Just to double check.
Okay, then. Dang it. Katoosh. Miss.
He's 5 feet from you. You hit him.
I know.
But the metal of my body's curved and it ricochets. But you hit him. There's that resounding, satisfying ka-ting. You just don't damage him.
That's not as satisfying.
So how many actions to reload?
1.
How many clear?
1.
And 1 to fire.
Yeah.
And you're done. Okay.
Yep.
Which brings us to Gauze.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever shall we do?
We got to get her out of here.
Gnome's yelling at the door. Cat's agreeing. She's hogtied, but now she's dropped to the feet, and both these machines, one's throwing at you, and one's going for him. But now the one with the javelin is disarmed, except for its hands. And so are you.
Oh, don't you worry about me, sugar. I got all kinds of little things up in here in my little secret track. Don't you worry. I just got to find out what it is I want to do.
You literally hiking skirt, going for weapons, like all the automatons all go.
Yeah, excuse me. What's going on here?
Just kind of turn over sideways. What's she doing?
Well, I think I'm going to reach in my little bag of tricks here, and I am going to pull up my knuckle dusters, and I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to get this one that's picking on right here, Carissa, and I'm going to punch him right in the nose.
You know.
So here we go. Maybe. Oh, look at that. 23.
Stepping up, drawing weapon, and a swing and a hit. Ping. And damage?
Ping, he says.
A solid hit with 4 points, but it only does 2 points. It partially resists. Bludgeoning, beating a tin can is not quite... It's effective, but not as effective as you'd like it to be. And I believe that's your third action. You are done, sir?
Yeah, I suppose.
Round 8. The bank manager waits. Benzo! They're not... They're not listening to you. Oh, no, wait, no. Cat's agreeing with you. Okay, they are listening to you. They just don't seem to be able to comply at this time, Benzo. Spiegler's so mad he's muted his mic. Look at him be fuming.
No, they don't seem to be complying.
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to see what I can do right now.
5, 10, 15, 20. You could, 20 feet, go forth, grab him through a friendly, step back. It's 2 actions to complete. You could hop on top of the table and lean over and try to, like, pull her up. But anything you do over here, these things are fast. You've seen them react slappily, like attacks of opportunity. So anything you do at their feet is probably going to earn you a swing. Maybe not a connect, but they're going to definitely take swings at you. But these things definitely look like the 2 of them can take on the 2 of them. Care to even the odds?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably... I can cast something. I can try casting Daze.
You could try.
Let's see how this goes.
They're all shaking their heads. Smoke fur. He starts wiggling his fingers. You literally glance over.
Hi! No, not that! They ain't got nothing to daze!
Not to cat paw the players, but time, every single action at this point of the game is so precious. Magic doesn't work properly on this side of the bridge, remember? If at all. Why, my point would be one would have to do something very heroic to get magic to work here, if at all. If you see my point, Spiegler. Are you a hero? Do you see my point?
Yes, I see. Well, then maybe I can cast, maybe I can regain some hit points for one of my teammates.
So what do you want to do?
I'd rather cast heal if I can use a hero point to do that.
I'm not guaranteeing it will work, but if you want to have any snowball's chance in the Mana Wastes, I would like to see a little diamond appear on my Fantasy Grounds screen as you spend your hero point. And then we'll talk.
I don't have any in my character sheet.
You'll have one on your sheet. Like you have one. Don't worry. You haven't used it, so.
I tried to double click it, but I haven't. It says double click to spend use.
Where are they on your sheet anyway? Oh, at the top. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Now you have a hero point. Press buttons. Let's see the magic. Hey, there it is.
Ding ding.
Twisting fate. Using luck. Destined to be. Our gnome digs deep. Tries to grasp at fizzling, suppressed magical energies. And what do you want to cast?
By the power within me, I grant you some stitches.
Okay. So, to cast a heal spell at range, it's 2 actions. And I'll say you burn the third, deciding what you were going to do. Your first action, deciding and digging deep in your hair action. Let's go to our wonderful wild magic chart.
Oh, if I want to use 3 actions, I disperse positive energy in a 30-foot emanation.
It would heal. It would not heal the automatons, but it would heal everybody.
Yeah.
You want to burst on everybody? Okay. I'll keep your roll. Don't push any buttons, and we'll just give not only Smoke for possibly 2 points, but I will also possibly give Gauze those 2 points as well.
Okay, let's see how the mana wastes treat us.
So, is it now a good time to reveal what kind of mage you are?
Is it ever a good time?
As I start reaching within my sorcerer well of power, you see an actual glow in my hands and a halo, an angelic halo kind of lightly appear above my, kind of around the tip of my hat.
Shiny.
I've got an angelic background, some sort of divine power has touched my bloodline.
Cool. But that's not the well I was going for. First level archetype starts with well, ends with spring. You're
Well,
a mage.
spring. I didn't take that that whole archetype thing.
You did not
that
take
you
the
were
well
talking
spring
about?
match?
No, that whole thing where you lose a spell slot for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that thing.
You didn't do that thing.
No.
All right. That's too bad. Because that would have helped. It certainly made things interesting. Sacrificing a hero point. I will give you a percentage chance that this actually works. Using my... Oh, damn, look at that. Okay. You feel positive energy flowing through your fur, Mr. Smoke. And you feel a little bit... You got a little bit of... stepping on the grate, little whoosh of wind in the skirt there. You feel a little better.
I re-rolled it so that it hit all 3 of them for the 3 actions.
Yeah, but I'll keep your original dice roll,
Yeah.
for your 2 hit points.
wish it added
Whether you
my
roll
spell
better,
modifier.
whether you roll better or worse. Sorry.
I wish it added my casting modifier.
No, but I tell you, being able to heal a bunch of people, even a handful.
Oh, wait. Actually, my bloodline, my angelic bloodline, the angelic halo does give an extra point. I don't think it's automatically doing that.
Well, for one thing, this will remove the wounded condition from Carissa, and she'll be at 0, but she'll be unconscious, but she'll be healed. She won't wake up with, the proverbial... Oh, actually, you did 2 points. She'll actually, the little eyes will flutter open. She's baggage, but she might be able to at least worm or, start helping herself the heck out of here. With 1 point and 1, the wound burned away. Atticus. Looks like you already gave yourself 2.
I did not. If he did the healing, it just already automatically did
right.
it.
All right. So you should have 4, not 5, because he's got your card. He's compounding the rolls here. That's why I asked him not to roll the second time, because Fantasy Grounds will stack them, and technically you're only casting once. So we're using your good roll of 2, which came first, not your crapple roll of 1.
Yeah. So it would actually be 4 hit points, because it's gain a status bonus to hit points regained equal to double the heal spell's level. It'd be level 1. That'd be 2 hit points plus the 2 I got from casting the spell.
Oh, cool. And this comes from what?
Angelic Halo. It's part of the sorcerer bloodline. It's like your first bloodline trait.
Nice.
So not only does the bloodline let your sorcerer be a healer, but it lets you be good at being a healer.
Yes. The downside is healing is evocation, which doesn't work on this side of the mana waste.
Yes.
So the fact every day, every person, spark, nothing doesn't seem right. Do you know what I mean? You need a very, very special circumstance. You guys are special people, and since hero points can save your lives, and now Spiegler's giving up that chance to free stabilization, I think a hero point is least worth, a shot, 25%, 50% maybe of spell working. And I rolled 3%, so Spiegler saves the day. No, he buys you time. Such precious time. So, giving you hit points, I've done. Giving them hit points, done. Giving Bellamy hit points, done. Giving Goss 6 points. Oh, there you go. You only have 3 wounds. Done and done. Benzo, standing in the doorway, focusing, sorcering, praying to himself. I'm not sure how that works. Sunamar, what do you want to do?
Oh, let's step back and let's try one more time.
All right.
Actually, pick this lock with a natural 1.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hang on a second. All the robots go first, then you go. I just skipped through them because I'm looking for the next green player. I was like, wait a minute.
No, just keep giving us rolls.
Hold that thought. And you can re-roll anything by burning a hero point. Anyway, natural 1 is a crit, and you break your tools. Do you have backup? We'll see. Broker number 1. The girl drops to the feet. He's slapping away at you. Doesn't seem to care. The girl's eyes open, and she starts wiggling a little bit. And the closer target is actually Gauze. He shifts his focus. Oh, sorry. I'm on the guy attacking Gauze. Smacking Gauze with a fist, trying to grab him as well as hurt him. We do get a hit. He bludgeons you for 1d4 plus 4. He smacks Gauze heavy. You just get healed 6, and then you get slapped for 8, and you are grabbed. As a single action. The grab is automatically grabs. It says auto. Does that mean I gotta burn an action to do it, though?
Why is everybody picking on the lady?
It says I can hit you and you hurt, and the grab is auto. But then when I'm looking at its ability grab, it's costing an action.
Right. So I think the way it works is you basically, the way I'm reading the action on the Archives of Nethys is there's no roll. You spend the action and they have the grab condition until the creature's next turn. And during his turn, he can spend an action to attempt an escape action to get out of it. But otherwise, the grab is basically only lasts until the creature's next turn.
Right. Okay, so which means the melee strike is the fist, the grab is automatic, and it's only going to last 1 turn, and that's why they go right into the hog tie. I have to have you grabbed, which I do, and he starts pulling the rope and starts tying you up. So he ties you up with a DC of 17, which you can escape on your turn, which Carissa damn well is going to try now that she's awake, but we will get to her. Number 2. Well, since his buddy actually managed to grab and tie, I'm going to keep my focus on Mr. Smokefur, and the same fate hopefully for you. Outshoots the hand with the natural 20. with the crit.
Ouch.
He grabs you double-fisted by the shins, yanks you, and you hit your head hard and fall unconscious and begin dying. You gain the dying 1. Ow. Now, if you go to dying on a crit, it actually automatically jumps to 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe if you actually take the dying condition on a crit, we start the tracker at 2, not 1. This is very exciting. This is very dramatic. Somebody's got dying 2, finally. I have to take the last one back.
I think you're cheating.
Not at all. Fumbling through the rules, but I'm openly talking about them in case they're, we need to look them up. And a hog tie. Da-da-da-da! 1 kitty wrapped up. 1 girl dress wrapped up. 1 pissed off halfling awake and already trying to escape, but we'll get to you. Okay. Before you step back, he throws his javelin at you. But this is a good thing. Because I'm going to lose my javelin. But we're not, you got him aggravated. You move back. He stops poking and starts throwing. Toss a javelin.
I've got a javelin.
Okay. He misses you. Yeah, now you got a javelin. Okay. You step forward. Hello. You start working those bars. Okay. He, as attack of opportunity, reaches through with his fist and tries to grab at you, slaps your arm, and will blame him with his attack of opportunity, tries to slap at you and breaks your tools with your natural 1 that I'm holding. But he did manage to hit you, and he has grabbed you. And now he starts pulling you against the bars, trying to hogtie you, trying to feed rope through it. He's having trouble. But attack of opportunity was the grab, so no. Sorry, he does not hold the grab. He just slapped at you. It is your turn. Step forward, 1 action. 2 actions was your natural 1. You break your tools. I hope you have more, but I'm afraid you're out of actions, which brings us to Carissa. Carissa has skills. Has acrobatics or reflex. How do we escape things, Joe?
It's an escape action.
Athletics?
I had it. The escape is an action with the attack trait. Athletics DC of the creature grabbing you.
Okay. She wiggles like mad and barely makes the DC of 17. Anyway, as using 1 action for... It's a single action or a full round?
It's 1 action.
Okay. She tries to be stealthy up front. 18. I try to stealthily wiggle out. And while everything is free... crap. Where am I going to go? I need to squeeze. I'm going to... You guys are hogtied? Where am I going to go? I'm going to squeeze this way. And unfortunately, she gets up and moves. Squeezing, difficult terrain, all that, but it will provoke from the 2 assailants. Unfortunately. However, because I'm holding the cat, I can't, attack of opportunity. Oh, wait a minute.
They have an extra hand.
Yeah. But I literally said I grabbed you with 2 hands. The hog tie is
Fair.
is you know what I mean? But didn't I have him drop her for free to make an attack of opportunity against you?
Yep.
It's like a reaction, right? I wonder if you could do that. That's something I'd like to look into. Thematically, it makes sense, right? I react, and he just kind of ugh, and you don't even need to drop the spoon, but you reach out, right? It's like, can you actually drop in the game something for free? Sure, but can you do it prelude to attack of opportunity? I'm guessing you can. I will rule you can today, but I would urge you guys to look into that. Prove me wrong. Anyway, I did it once. I'm gonna do it again. So with new targets being Cassandra, Clockwork 4, sorry, not Clockwork 4, Clockwork 1. Clockwork 1, where are you? Whoop. Clockwork person number 1. There we go. Get so much on my screen here. All I want for Christmas is Fantasy Grounds being able to spread out on more than one monitor. Fantasy Grounds being able to spread out on more than one monitor. Fantasy Grounds being able to spread out more than one monitor. All I want.
I have mine spread on more than one monitor.
How do you do it?
I just spread it out on more than one monitor.
My stuff won't go to another monitor. Like, you drag stuff off of Fantasy Grounds, it disappears. It doesn't go into the next monitor.
I had to drag the Fantasy Grounds window.
I'm saying the Fantasy Grounds window. Right? You're saying you just... Oh, I see. You expand the entire window between two, and hence...
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know if that would work for me, but okay. We'll look into that. Anyway, where was I? Right. Slapping her when she's down. And unfortunately, that does hit. Well, I know she'd be smart maybe going the other way. I mean, civilians are civilians. I'll only take the one hit this way. Which might end me, because I only have 3. And 6 points. Heavily damaged. She only had 6. So how's she still standing? Let's say that's at 0 and it drops her. Attack of opportunity. Grab the halfling. She wakes up, she gets away, and... But it doesn't take her to wounded, it just takes her to 0, so she, gets knocked out. Not wounded dying, which is good. She's got points. Where were we? Did I just do those 2 guys? Everybody was slapping at you guys, right? Hog you, tie you, go at you, Carissa, which brings us to Smoke Fur.
I'm at 0, so...
Right. You are unconscious. Okay. Now, you don't need a hero point to stabilize. Can use a hero point to wake up.
Yeah, because I haven't used it yet, so it's my
I don't know if it's in the rules, but I'll allow it.
That works for me.
Patent pending.
So I don't technically have a hero point, but whatever one I'll have, I'll spend.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, as an action, attempt to...
Wait. Did you use your hero point earlier in this battle?
I don't believe so.
Okay, then you have one if you're fine.
I'm going to use my acrobatics to attempt to break free, because you can use acrobatics or athletics. So here we go. Ooh.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to attempt a second time. I'm so bad at this.
Okay. I'll only give you the 2, because like I said, you're waking up, you're probably stunned, and loss of actions is the least way of balancing this foggy,
Yep.
Yeah, like he tries to break free twice, and the strain might make him pass out again, something like that.
Like, sorry, dang, flab it.
Bangs his head and falls on the counter. Gauze.
Yes. What can we do for you?
We're losing. You're losing. What do you want to do? You're hogtied. You want to break free?
I'm hogtied.
Yes, you
How
are.
did that happen? How can they just pick on a lovely little lady like myself?
Well, you can complain, but you are complaining restrained. You want to do something about that?
Well, yes, I would love to do something about that. But while we're talking about it, could you please read your chat? I sent you a message and you done ignored me?
I got so many screens.
Oh, never mind. There's so many screens. Because I would hate for to lose my disguise.
No, you won't lose your disguise if you do that. Because it's going to be the way you look and act. It'll just be she'll look extra mad.
Well, I think that I am going to get quite angry at all the gentlemen and the ladies that are here, and I am going to rage.
All right. Abilities. Rage. As a single action.
As a single action.
You fly into a rage. Okay.
Well.
You will deal 2 extra damage on melee strikes. This damage is halved if your weapon is unarmed. Oh, if you're unarmed attack is agile, like a rapier or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take a -1 to your armor class because you're, reckless. You can't use actions that concentrate unless you also can with seek while raging, but trying to escape is not the concentrating, it's a rah. When you stop raging, you lose any temporary hit points you might get, and rage goes on for, you can't do another for a minute. There should be a rage button. Spiegler, you're a rage machine from the last game. How do we put this guy in a rage? Was there a button, or did we have to fudge everything?
Character effects and combat.
Oh, look, cat effects. It says here that I can turn it on.
Where's this? What tab's this? Actions?
This would be under the combat tab, Mr. Jeff.
Okay. Combat. Rage. Blah, 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 blah.
Never.
You turn it on.
Never.
I don't see it, but you turn it on. Go ahead.
My idea, but never underestimate an angry woman.
Okay.
So, I'm hogtied. Can I simply wait 1 second? Can I simply just attempt to be a little bit angry and break these bonds?
Right. So you rage for an action. Now give me an athletics check, as long as we have this stuff up and running. Anyway, I don't see any change to your character. Where's this magic button of ragingness? I don't see it.
It's under combat.
I'm on combat. I see armor classes.
It says
fortitude.
effects. His effects at the bottom of his
Character
nameplate
effects.
in the combat tracker says damage 2 melee, AC -1.
Okay, you're seeing something I don't have. Go for it. Make sure it's
All
activated.
right, so we need some athletics here. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Please give me a good number. Oh, a natural 20, sir.
Oh,
Nice.
She-Hulk.
For a 26.
All right, so she gets really mad as an action, and then she doesn't escape the bonds. She breaks them, and the rope busts and falls at your feet. You have a single action left. Didn't give you any temporary hit points, though.
That is okay. We are going to take that action, and we're just going to back off right about here.
Yeah, the temporary hit points, I think you have to just put in yourself.
Okay. How many does it give you?
2.
All right, I'll give them to him.
Sweet.
Okay.
Him. Excuse me?
Her.
Are you going to disrespect a lady?
No, not at all. But this automaton is, because as you step back... No, wait a minute. As long as you step and don't stride, no attack of opportunity.
We are just stepping back, just very gently. We are lady here. We do not rush.
Take a step back. That does not provoke. But you are finished with your action, sir, because that brings you to 3. Which brings us to round 9. Tick-tock. The manager waits. Benzo.
Well, I'm almost tapped out, boys. Let's see what I can give him. And I pull out my sling for an action. Take a deep breath. And it's almost like I'm reaching into my chest. And I pull out like just this strand of glowing energy, and I just slap it onto the sling, and the sling starts glowing. That's it for me.
Okay. Did you cast magic weapon on Sunbar's weapon later?
Yes.
Okay, and then what was it? What's magic weapon? Enchantment?
Yeah.
Because I didn't do all that.
Transmutation?
Yeah, because I didn't do any of the hero point stuff. Because we're going to have to solidify that. Anyway, your chips
yeah,
are...
but I can still use certain types that don't require me to use a hero point.
Right, so technically it's all go nuts or nothing. And we're trying to work out some kind of half-baked where I was using some kind of schools. And if you try to use the forbidden schools, which I just surprised you with, cost you something dear like a hero point. So you're vague about, I do this and it glows and blah. That's cool. I love the thematic. But you need to tell the GM, what spell did you cast?
Yeah, I guess I just forgot to say magic. I cast magic weapon on myself.
Okay. Do you have the slot for it? Because I know you've used at least magic weapon before.
Yeah, this is my last slot. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
I'm almost tapped out.
Okay. So targeting yourself, hit the buttons and it'll actually give you bonuses, remember?
Yeah.
There you
So
Okay.
I need to give myself a...
No,
1d6.
like when you cast magic weapon because I targeted you, right? it'll come up, right? Make sure it's a... What is a sling? D4, D6?
D6.
Okay. Now
I actually have to... I you select or you check mark off the thing, but it doesn't actually cast it. You have to click the effect button to the right of it. You have to do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
This thing takes a step towards you, m'lady. Well, Benzo's actions goes mostly unnoticed. And still targeting you, your culprit, your pursuer, your hogtire, your kidnapper, whatever you want to call him, pursues and starts swinging at you. First one strikes with a hit, but because I stepped, I do not have enough actions to actually tie you up. And again, ours is like, once they grab you, I don't think they continue to pound you. Their intention is to grab, yes it hurts, and then hog tie. I just don't have the actions for it. So, unfortunately, the first hit is nasty. You take 8 points of damage, Gauze, but he doesn't continue to swing at you.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we have Kathmandu here is out cold, and I see that Kaz has escaped bonds, and she took a hit.
I should be conscious. This meant the hero point to become conscious.
Yes. Well, I had you like, you'll wake up on your turn.
I misheard.
I was trying to make you like look really tired, so you only look awake on your turn. Don't roll with it, man. It helps you. If you look awake and wiggle, you're gonna get smacked around. Right? Blew my meta. I had perfectly good meta in your favor, and you blew it. Now he hits you. Oh, you're awake. Right? No, you're tied up, so you're not my problem. The girl that's not tied up is my problem. So she's unconscious, untied. He basically just reaches down, grabs her, ties her up, drops her at his feet. Ding. Oh, I guess grab and tie is going to be a whole thing. Which brings me to the vault. Reaching through with my little fists. There's an elf trying to break into my inner sanctum vault, and I don't like that. So he starts swinging and slapping at you, dude. He's got a miss for the openers. These bars are really kind of... because he does these wide, grabby swings. Natural 1!
I break his tools.
No, but he smashes the lock, and it comes loose a bit. I'm going to lower the DC on the lock by the damage that he can do with his... Drew's dying. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. Sorry, I'll give you those back. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Let's try that again. No, right. Sorry, locks have hardness and all that stuff. I gotta look that up. But he hits the lock, which might help you. We'll get back to those results in just a minute. Sundabar, do you have extra tools? Do you have extra tactics? What do you want to do, buddy?
I do not have any extra thieves tool. They're a little expensive for level 1.
So I hear. What do you want to do?
Gosh, I'm thinking about diving through the teller's window.
Cutting our losses, or...
Without my tools, there's not really anything I can do. I can't disable the device or anything.
Give me an intelligence check.
Sure.
Society check. How does the world work? Recalling knowledge could aid you. With a 19. Okay. In modern society, when they want to do business in a bank, there has to be a way to get that door open. We've proven that one key, supposedly by a teller that just got fired, or probably each one of those tellers have key A. Somebody else has key B, or we would not be able to open this bank today. Where is key B? Who has it? Society dictates the key is in this bank somewhere. Probably on someone's person. So there is technically another way to get that door open. In a round? I don't know. But I'm just saying, there's a glimmer of hope before you just, close shop, run home. And a certain dwarf hires 4 brand new adventurers, and I give this show to, the other cast. We go back to Monster Interrupted. Hey, we're back, everybody.
So I guess that's the question. If our disguises actually go away, what is the actual impact? They just know about us, or...
they see your faces. Your faces all suddenly change. If I were you, at round 9, I would go, damn, we forgot our disguises, and pretend you're casting magic on yourself so they think this is the real you and that's the fake you, but they still see them both. But I don't know. Are you still dateable? That's the real Mass Effect question.
Yeah, not after that hit.
I'm not going to have the whole room stare at you burning, and they all pull out sketch pads for the cops. No.
But some of us are definitely going to be more memorable than others.
That is true. That is true.
I don't know about that, Sugar.
This adventure, as far as I know, if they give a night run with more guards and less people and a day run with all this crap going on, it's a very yes and. Yes, they've seen you. Yes, they might know who you are. And it'll probably make the next part harder. There'll be penalties. There might be increased patrol. They might go, hey, you! And you have to change your tactics from daytime walking the street till nighttime looking like ninjas. But I'm pretty sure that the writers did not crap, 10 rounds, game over. You know what I mean? It's probably going to make things difficult. But think of it like a Star Wars thing where, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. And you just kind of play through.
Okay. So maybe I'll take a step back towards the teller.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to intimidate him into finding out where that other key is.
Okay. Knives at throats work well. I mean, ask nicely. More.
With a 12 trained. Hey, she's been held up before, I know.
He holds up a broken lockpick. This could be you! What? She just looks confused. Take a step, intimidate with a 12. She just cowers, does not get the response you want. They continue to cower. No, not me. They're totally freaking out. You don't even have a good coherent hostage to give you information that you were fishing for. She just, begs not to be hurt and crawls under the till even further.
Somebody has this information.
Was the society an action?
Yeah. Sorry, recall.
Okay.
Telling you what to do is generous enough. Not making you cost an action to give you that wonderful information. I'm not that nice. Carissa Amberheart is unconscious, but she's alive, so Sam's conditions are met. Atticus is... Oh, there he goes. Eye flutters open.
No, it's more like I'm lying there on my side. I'm like...
Catnap for half
Open.
a round. Yeah.
I'm going to try the acrobatics again.
Athletics?
Acrobatics. You can use acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, you told me athletics. I would have had a much better roll for Sam of acrobatics, damn you.
I apologize. I was reading the thing and the DC is set. But if there are creatures if they have the same DC, then I apologize.
No, she got loose. I mean, she shouldn't complain.
What was DC?
17.
I rolled an 18.
You are
Nice.
free. You're free.
And the bank bot is right there.
Yep, see? And it's
Oh,
actually
boy.
holding her. It just finished hog tying her. I didn't have any actions to drop because I literally reached over, plucked her for an action, to just start tying her up. And then you open an eye and he's like, and rabbit through the hole and la 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 with the shoelaces and done. And he looks up at you. Huh?
So can I try and roll off the counter onto
Sure.
the other side, putting the counter?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to fall and eat floor, you can do that for free.
I'm trying not to take damage while eating floor.
Damn it. You tell me the cat can't fall? You got no cat fall ability? It's not even natural
Well, I
for you?
can, but I just unwrapped myself. So
That would be awesome. Please tell me that you just roll off the counter.
yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
roll. Can I do an
Okay.
acrobatics to try and reduce the impact?
Sure.
You're a cat.
I know, but would it be
Always
awesome, the cat falls off the counter and actually hits the ground, you guys hear him go, oof, the whole bank just stops what they're doing and looks over. Just put...
I land graceful and has to be like, oh, my ankle.
Oh no! Comes up pirouetting. I mean, ouch. Let's have it. let's have it. Another acrobatics, if you please.
If I roll a 1 this time, I swear to almighty God.
16. Oh, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
So he flips off the counter, right?
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Do I have my full 3 actions this turn?
I
I used one to free myself, but
you use one to free yourself, right? If you just fell off, then you fall off. You said, "Can I roll off doing acrobatics?" So you're down 2, so you got 1 left. Get up. Oh, I will say you're standing. How about that?
okay.
I'm not gonna make you stand up if you're gonna burn an action. So we're kind of on par either way.
Then I'm gonna reload my gun.
Okay. So you land on a squat. Use it for cover. You squat.
Yep, basically.
Okay, Gauze, angry dancer.
Oh, he's very angry.
Well, Tiny Dancer hit the charts. Angry Dancer didn't do that well. Better in the UK, but she's an angry dancer, a dancer for money. She'll mug you in this. Anyway, it didn't do so well.
Well, I'm curious on who do we think in this here bank has this key that we are looking for?
Not your problem. It's kind of meta. You're assuming the rogue's taking care of the door.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're mad, so your rage is focused kind of on the things in front of you. This is where we're talking about concentration, which you're not allowed to have. You suddenly become not so aware of the entire room in your party. You become focused and mad on kill what's in front of you. So this polite conversation...
That's fine. So we're gonna back up right here, and we are going to use the feat Raging Thrower and throw a javelin at this gold tank broker 1.
Okay, I thought she was like, I throw the GM token that's sitting there. Throw the GM. No, please, go.
No, what it says here, sir, is throw-on weapons become especially deadly in your fury. You apply the additional damage from rage to your throw-on weapon attacks. If you have brutal critical feat to the Devastator class feature, apply the benefits to the throw-on weapon attacks. I do not have that yet.
Wow, he's smart Hulk. Look at him go. Okay. So what do you have? What do you have for a weapon to throw?
Well, I have a javelin. I bet I can throw.
Yep. Well, if you take a step back, you can retrieve one lying on the floor. Sure.
Yeah, well, we're going to do that. And so I have room to throw one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I have a 18 plus 6 for 24.
That is a hit, sir. Give me the damage.
All right. Now, let's double check and make sure that I'm going to get the right benefits here.
Give me a ladylike roar.
Oh, we don't ladylike roll. We don't do that.
Give me the damage first.
Give you the damage first. You are so demanding, gentlemen.
I'm just trying to move on.
Yeah, I know. But okay, so it's a 4, but I have some.
So it's giving you +3 for your strength, right?
Okay, well it's +3, but I get a 2 additional damage to melee strikes.
Right, but you're not melee.
Yeah, but I have that.
The raging throw, right? Okay, so
thing.
Let me have
additional damage from your rage to throw in a weapon attack, so I get that.
Right. And what is the additional damage listed from said feat?
Oh, you are killing me.
Apply additional damage from rage to throw.
You deal 2 additional damage.
Okay, so basically, rage gives you melee 2 for free. This feat also adds it to you hurling stuff, and it adds the 2 that you used to get for just melee.
That would be correct.
All right, so I will give it 2 more points off of its head. What is this? Broker number 1? Broker number 1. Okay. Done and done.
Broker number 1. Dun,
Yep.
dun,
Yeah,
dun,
exactly.
dun.
Okay, so you step back, pick up the javelin, hurl the javelin. That's 3 actions. You're done, madame.
Thanks, sir.
Round 10. Your last round, it says it lasts for 10 rounds. Your disguise does not fall this round. It will fall next round or at the end of your turn. Probably just beginning of your next turn. Benzo Glowfingers. This is your last round as Benzo the Dwarf. Or Benzo the other, outlaw.
As fancy pants McJaster.
Yep. these guys got Motsy. They were down, they were tied, and both of them managed to get out of it. They have yet to turn the tables on their attackers, but these guys have got moxie. Look at them go. What do you want to do?
Don't you worry, Gauss. I'll line them up.
Okay. I already have the Gauze's guy targeted. He's your closest target if you want to swing that sling.
And that's a 17 plus 5, 22.
That is a hit, sir. Ping! Right inside the head, causing the light to spark and, like, glitch.
And I hit him with 6 plus 2 magic damage for 7. And says he has been destroyed.
Yes.
I hit him right in a vital...
Gauze throws a javelin through him, and it just starts staggering back in the chest, and it leans back. You got the head angle. You hit him at the top of the crown of the head, because his head's already tilted. The head snaps right off, and the whole thing just falls to the ground, and we are down one automaton. Who's going to pay for these things?
I have 2 more actions.
You do? Now, sling, I don't think it's an agile weapon, is it?
Oh, you're right. No, I do have to reload it.
Right.
It does cost an action.
But you can fire a third time at -5.
If I don't move.
Yep.
It's negative... Yeah, it says -1 on for my second attack.
Oh, okay, it does the math for you, so just as long as you push the second button, go nuts.
Alright, let's do it. I hit him with a miss.
Hit him with a miss. 9 doesn't even hit center mass. I need at least 10. It just kind of goes over his shoulder and he tracks the sling. Ting. Smash the window on the front door. All the collateral damage.
You just hear a little magic whoosh.
You hear a cat scream in the street.
Yeah.
Smoke gives you such a look.
And
that's you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Attack, reload, attack.
Carissa is tied. Buddy flipped off the counter, so this thing starts coming around. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, come on.
And just Terminator just tracks you. Hello. You have cover. There is a counter and a person cowering for difficult terrain. So it doesn't get any closer, but it does try to, like, you're technically within reach. However, I will give you cover against my attack. Now there's a way of doing this too. Modifiers, right? My attack against cover, I believe. Miss. Tries to swing. Tries to swing again. Swing, 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 swing. And a critical miss. It smashes the counter and the person, and it just basically debris gets in your way, and it's not able to get closer or, effectively attack you, as well as losing an action. And Clockwork Humanoid number 4 starts pounding the lock. It wants out. Starts rattling the bars and starts pounding the lock to try to get out of here. Oh, let's talk about the broken condition, Joe.
Okay. How are we going to talk about the broken condition?
We're going to talk about attacking an item. We're going to talk about... what are we at here? Where is it? Force open. Bend metal bars. Nope, that's going to be impossible. Lift. Nope, can't do that. Wood, iron masonry. Iron lock.
Are you...
Hardness, 18 hit points. 72. Okay, so it's pounding and rattling away, but these bars and lock are really beyond it actually damaging it. So it's not much this thing in the vault can do until you guys actually enter the room.
Right. Just as a heads up, the broken lock basically can't be used as a normal lock until it's fixed. So this is the equivalent of it's jammed now.
True, but I misspoke when I said, "Oh, it breaks the lock." I'm like, "Wait a minute, I want to back up here. I got to look up all the break. Like, I got to get past its hardness, and I actually have to get the hit points down." So I never got it to the broken condition. I suddenly remembered, "Oh yeah, there's all kinds of rules for that." I was just trying to have the crit sing fun, but anyway, it's trapped. Sundamar.
Oh, So now you want to get out. Maybe I'll yell at Zoe. Hey Zoe, we gotta find that other key. Well, the people aren't very helpful. So I'm thinking about trying to open up one of these other doors back here. Maybe I can find the boss manager dude.
Sure.
Let's try the west. 5, 10, 15, 20, and open up the door.
You happy with that door? Okay. It's actually east, just so we know. Okay.
Oh, yep, east.
You go, you open the door. Open. Oh, right. Sorry, I've got to do the... I forgot. I've also got the... Aha! There we go. I've been sitting here readying an action. Anybody opens that door, I shoot. You open the door in time to see a head crouched behind a large desk, leveling a rifle at you, and it just... soon as you open that door, dude, blam! She shoots. I've been sitting here waiting, and it's actually scripted to do so, so don't hate me.
Can I use a reaction? My nimble dodge?
Oh, let's talk about nimble dodge. Tell me how that works.
Nimble dodge. It's a reaction. Trigger as a creature targets you with an attack, and you can see the attacker. You deftly dodge out of the way, gaining a +2 circumstance bonus to AC against the triggering attack.
Okay, you open the door, your eyes lock, and you go, shit, and jump out of the way as she's firing, and I will give her a -2 to hit you.
It'd be about the same, yeah.
Yeah, well, the easiest way to do it in Fantasy Grounds. Blam! Flintlock pistol. Okay, anyway, you go, crap! Pull away. She does not hit you center mass, but she does catch you in the side. 17 hits you, and you take D4 piercing. Could have been worse. This is a fatal weapon that does extra D8s and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, blam! Anyway, this sets my initiative right on top of Sunbars, who's going at 12. So as he opens the door, I shoot, and that sends my initiative to 12. I'm actually gonna say 11 because you have to do something before I can do something. So you move, you open the door. This reaction, this special ability, is a freebie. Does it cost a chevron? Like, is an action or what?
It caused a reaction.
Oh, okay, so it caused your reaction to go. Okay, so you still have an action left, a single action.
Maybe I can try to intimidate her, giving up the key or asking where the key's at.
You could try.
I'm good at trying. 22.
Okay. So let's talk about using the intimidation skill in battle. Usually you need a minute. So probably your best thing, give us the key, or there's no hope for us. You'd probably be able to demoralize her. I mean, the question remains the same. Give us key, that this will end bad for you, right? Coerce is what you're looking for, but it takes a minute. But, demoralize. Sudden shout, well-timed taunt, cutting loose, blah, blah, blah. It's 30 feet. You're aware of. Against my will DC. If I understand, blah, blah, -4 to the check, regardless of result, target is temporarily immune to your... Yes. But okay, so if you succeed, I become frightened, which is... Frightened 1 is basically -1 to all my rolls, and hey, you could use penalties and debuffs on the enemies, why not? If you crit, I'm frightened 2. I can still get to do stuff, I'm not going to do what you say, but at least they're freaked out. So to help you out, first time player here, you can't coerce them, but you could probably, I love this. He opens the door, goes, crap, dives out of the way. I get a hip shot on him, bang, and he goes, give me the key. And she's a little, what?
I could just see it. She fires, he dodges, peers his head around the corner. I lived.
I live. Pretty sure you're giving the one gun salute. Okay. So let's check out my will DC, which is 18. So not a crit, but I am worried. Dwarves don't get frightened. We just get worried. So she has the worried 1 condition. Yeah, that's what it is. You impose the worried 1 condition. Anyway, this will
having a heckin' concern.
Yeah, this will last for a round, I believe, because most conditions tick down as the rounds go by. Anyway, so you open door, all this stuff happens. I fired, and I stay put and reload. And I'm going to stay put. So that's what she does. Which brings us to Carissa, who's still asleep, blissfully unaware. Atticus.
So the step action is a single 5-foot step as an action and does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
That is true, yes.
All right. Then I'm going to do a step action to 5-foot step here.
Step away, yep.
I'm going to level my gun at this thing and fire.
Okay, make sure you got the right target and have at me.
Here's to hoping I actually do this time.
We believe in you.
No one believes in me.
Well, if you miss, I blame the kids in the audience for not believing in
Oh
you.
my god!
Blam. 17. Well, at least you didn't crit fail or jam your gun again.
I'm going to reload.
Uh-huh. 5-foot step in action. Fire. Haha. And a miss. What? It's, oh, you shooting through the debris. Anyway, you're about to fire and all that wood that's still hanging, collapsing over, just lets go and deflects your shot. Oh, well. Gauze. Bring it home for us, buddy. I mean, ma'am.
Right.
Well,
Sick and
we
tired
still
of
looking at this
damn
here gold tank, a Baroka 2 who still needs a little smack in the side of the head.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to jump right over here, and I'm going to pull that one little feather there, and I'm going to attack him with it. All right. So don't forget, it's a melee weapon. So it's not right. I don't think I should miss.
Are you saying you're using your strength instead of your dex for this attack roll?
Well, whatever it's going to take for me to smack him right up the side of the head.
Well, smacking is melee, so... Anyway,
Well,
15 unfortunately does not get the job done. You stepped.
Well, that's wrong. That's wrong. So that's 2, right?
It's 3. You stepped, you drew a weapon, and then you smack with said weapon. You are 3.
You stink.
Round 11. Surprise! Look, it's a gnome! Everyone shouts and looks and points. Damn it, this is a very... No, just kidding. Your disguise fails. I mean, falls. I mean, you're wearing the sorting hat on your head, and it just leans over going, I'm done. Good night.
Gryffindor. I want to go to Gryffindor.
Ravenclaw. He's from. He needs to be sorted into house douchebag. Anyway, what do you want to do?
Don't you be like that.
I will attack the gold tank broker 2.
All right.
With another slingshot.
How long does your magic weapon last? How many rounds?
I think a minute.
Oh, okay, so you're good.
Whatever you say it is, it's 3 times as long. We're making our own rules.
Oh, I just hit him.
That's a hit. There you go. Come on, Benzo. Ping.
Oh, ping.
Partially resisted. But look at that purple, which is your magical angle.
Magic damage.
Magic damage. You're beating up badly. It's not much left of it. Now, you had reloaded last round, and shot.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. You shot, reloaded, shot. So now your first action has to be a reload. Your second action is a shot. Your third action is a reload. Because last round was shoot, reload, shoot. This round has to be reload, shoot, reload. You see what I'm saying? It's got to go back and forth.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm just thinking if I was going to do something else, like
you
drop
do not have to reload. You've reloaded. You've shot once. You have a whole open action. You don't have to reload.
No, yeah, I'll just reload.
Okay. It's its turn. It turns its attention away from the cat. It turns 180. First the head, then the body, then the hips. Creepy as hello, and takes a swing at Our Lady.
Now, which is
18.
now man.
18. I'll have it drop on his turn.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Benzo, oh crap, we get to her, right? So
record scratch. I bet you're wondering how I got in this situation.
yeah, no kidding. smacks Gossamer really hard and grabs him, and with 7 points, he is lying limp in the automaton's. She is lying limp in the automaton. Now, how Gauze manages that sort of wrist to the forehead while he's unconscious, leaning back, that's committed to the part. I mean that's true commitment right there. Anyway, first swing, smack, grab, unconscious. He starts tying her up. 2 actions for a hog tie, and now he's holding on to this woman, nudge wink, tied up. Guy is clockwork in the till inside the vault is rattling away, getting nothing done. Sundamar, it's your turn.
Right.
Hey, the good news
Charger.
is conditions, frightened 1, even drops my armor class. Drops everything.
Oh, nice.
As far as I know.
Nice.
Pretty sure it does.
So I think I have enough movement just to charge her.
Okay.
5, 10, 15,
okay.
20, 25.
Do you have
maybe
feats?
difficult?
Do you have feats to charge through difficult terrain?
No, I do not.
Or feats
Lie.
to squeeze?
Lie.
How about some acrobatics? I'm pretty sure Spiegler, we found out back in the day that you don't have to charge in a straight line anymore.
21.
So might I recommend if you go straight up, 1, 2, 3, 1 foot on the chair, up in the air, on top of the desk, and charge her from the high ground. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
Because kind of charging at her and then going feet to the left, and he kind of slides against the wall, come around beside her. I mean, I didn't see that coming. I mean, that works, but okay.
And if I remember right, the magic weapon is on the wrong weapon. It should have been on my rapier.
Oh, he gave you the wrong dice.
I think so.
Right. Okay. So what we'll do is Benzo, I will target our lad here. Can you give him a freshen up his magic weapon? Make sure he's got a D6.
Yeah. Can you take off the
I've switched it.
D4?
I don't know about taking it off, but just try the D6 and we'll see what flies.
Oops, that was a D8.
Oh, Jesus, Spiegler. Damn. He's overcompensating for screwing you last time.
Rick, somebody give me a 1d8 weapon.
Okay, there's the 1d6. You should be good.
Watch it drop like all kinds of dice down. Not like
Yeah.
you.
Right.
We'll just count the D6.
You're lucky I love you so much. God damn you. All right. Sunbar.
Try
Your rapier shrinks down, then grows too big, and then glows really brightly.
And that's why I missed with a 10. Gosh dang it.
And it'll swing.
But why don't I try it a second time?
Okay. -4. Oh, the second dice over, right?
Yep. 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay.
Nice.
That hits this female dwarf. I'm thinking like Lord of the Rings kind of has the pointy helm that has the metals formed to cup around the face and have the nose guard, but even the mantle across the shoulders with like the little tan twirling symbols on it. I just kind of see like a Lord of the Rings thing going on here. It's like a dwarf wearing elvish looking armor. Anyway, a female dwarf with flying dark hair, looking really pissed and a ruddy red nose. And you poke her with the rapier. And let's make sure she's targeted. Yeah, she is.
19 damage altogether.
Okay. So I think we need
minus that 3 and
wait.
minus that 5. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
He magicked the crap out of your weapon. Here's all the dice. So 11 points, not 19. That's okay.
Still good.
I take it back, Spiegler. Just watching this like plethora of purple dice is totally worth your screwing it off. It's so
Yay.
funny. That's so funny.
Yeah. So that was a total of 11.
It's a total of 11, sir.
Oh well.
Jab it in the shoulder, and she does the like. She reaches up to try to guard and grabs the blade, and you sink it in his shoulder, and she's hanging onto it, so you can't go any deeper. That's 19. She's like, no, and she pushes you back. It's only 11. I don't care about them magical. Magic doesn't work here. It fizzles out. Oh crap.
That's me.
Now there's an idea. All magic on the table. We just roll for how long it maintains every round. Percentage. I mean, you'd have a much bigger array of magic. Nah, everyone would go for the fireball. Overdone, and never mind. Sunbar. Run. Jump.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Two swings. Okay. I have reloaded my gun. I pointed at you. Do you have a reaction? Because I'm using a missile weapon in your face.
I do have my dodge.
Oh, hang on a second. Did they take away using missile weapons or no? Does a missile weapon
You mean
provoke?
provoking?
Yeah.
I do not believe the shot itself provokes anymore because it requires the manipulate trait. But I'm going to double check attacks of opportunity.
Because I already reloaded last round, and I've got it pointed at him, and he just runs me down. It's not my turn, so the gun's pointed right at him. Possible... Well, I don't think anything you can do could stop me, because I'm way too healthy for you just to keel over.
Fantasy Grounds actually let me remove the other dice that from his like character effects on the combat tracker.
Make a ranged attack is one of the triggers.
Okay, so attack of opportunity for Drew, and you get it. You get it. Your full attack. Oh, you don't have it.
Nope. I just have a nimble dodge, which I would
right.
probably use.
Oh, right, because your reaction cleared. This is a new round. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it just ended my turn.
Right. So using this round's reaction, nimble dodge, I will take a -2. Damn you. And flintlock pistol +9. Blam! Hits you. Eat lead. 3 points. Ping. Like a big dwarven barrel gun, and it's like ping. 3 points. Gun sucks. Look at her gun. What, this Avenger sucks. Guns suck. Anyway, she, so mad, doesn't care about the attack of opportunity that never comes, shoots you, sees that you don't react, takes full advantage. She draws back, takes a step to the side, and reloads. And that's me. Carissa, unconscious. Her... Oh, by the way, at the door, you were worried about someone seeing you, okay? I'm looking at you down a gun barrel at 25 feet. And on your turn, your mask drops. You run right at me as Sunbar. You're standing over me on the desk, poking me. Okay, this person might fill out a witness report later. I'm not saying you have to murder her or anything. I'm just, because so-and-so said, killing is bad, but I'm just saying, like, if someone looked you right in the eye, this would be the person you have to worry about IDing you later. Not anybody else.
Yay.
I mean, even the person you ran over to went, give me the key. They were like hiding their eye. I didn't see nothing. God, don't kill me. Like everyone's like eating the floor, right? But this person, unfortunately, looked you in the whites of the eyes, shot you. That might be a later concern. Carissa, which leads us to Smoke Fur.
I'm going to take another shot because I reloaded at the end of my last turn.
Do it.
Eventually, I will hit this damn thing.
Now, do we have anything for precise shot, like firing into melee in this game? I know they did in the last one.
I didn't see anything when I've looked into it.
Yeah, I don't think so. However, now that you've taken a step back, remember all that extra cover from the whatever? Right? Now it works against you. So, take the shot with cover. Because this thing...
do I add -2?
Yeah, or if you actually go up into the modifier button at the top right, not the one on the bottom, you can actually push a cover button for your attack and it'll take it off. There's a plus and minus with a slash at the top right of your screen. And there's all kinds of things that you can add to your attack. Neat, huh?
Nice.
Yeah. Benzo, why are you targeting the back of...
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
What do you got?
25.
Nice. That is a hit, sir.
All right. It's about dang time. For 9 damage.
Boom! Blows it apart. And not a moment too soon. It falls in a heap with Gauze unconscious. Which brings us to Gauze. Gauze.
I still have actions.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
I thought you burned them doing a victory dance. Okay. What do you want to do?
I will reload. And is Carissa conscious?
Yes. Now I have her on the counter, but she's actually in front of it, so you got to go over there.
Okay. Then.
But if you want to car hood TJ Hooker slide that counter and grab her, go right ahead.
Yeah, I'll do that. Hookah!
There you go. Acrobatics.
Swear to God, this is what
Our
I'm-
cat folk that
if
screws
this
up
is-
acrobatic rolls. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing, man. It's gonna be a
If this
thing.
is what undoes me. Oh,
25,
nice.
25.
Smooth.
1 and 3.
And I'm gonna end it like, I shot that thing so hard it turned me into a cat.
You saw me, gaining more attention your way. Right. Gauze is unconscious at 0. You can spend a crap. I think we need to. Does it show your negative? It doesn't show negative, right? It just drops you to 0.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 0.
No, I know, but you are. Did I crit you when you went down? Who got critted when they went down? Was it you or was it? Yeah, it was you. Somebody got critted when they went down, and they're like dying too. I think it's you.
I don't believe I was critted.
What do you guys?
I don't recall, but
I did a dying 2 on Cursom. We took it away, and then suddenly I got to do a dying 2 on somebody else. Was that? Maybe
No.
you guys got healed after that.
I'm looking at the feed now, and you hit him with just a 25.
Okay.
I thought it was Atticus that got the.
Yeah,
Did
somebody
But
got a
then he
dying 2
used
crit,
his,
and then you
hero
came
point.
out and healed him, and so we're all good, right? Okay.
Okay.
Right. Gauze. Okay, so
Yes.
you don't have the dying condition, you are stable, but you are unconscious. You can spend a hero point to wake up and take, like 2 actions or 1 action around kind of thing because you're baggage.
I'm baggage.
You know what I mean, near death.
Okay. Let's spend a hero point.
Spend a hero point, wakey wakey.
Eggs and bacon.
Joe, actually, I'll get you to look up the actual definition in dying.
Our
Unconscious hero point versus 1, that thing.
our disguises are gone.
Yours drops now. You
Very
spend
good,
a hero point, you wake up, no dress, no boots. I know you're gonna miss the boots and the shoes. You're you. Well, you're as you appeared before,
Very good, sir.
lying on the floor. You get up.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hero point. Wake up. Get up. Action left. What do you want to do? Doesn't look like anyone's beating on us anymore. Cat's gone to go pick up Halfling. Look around.
Can I use my healer's tools on myself?
Do you have battle medicine?
Let me double check that. Well, I have medicine that is trained.
I don't know if you have 10 minutes because there is still a
No,
battle
yeah,
raging.
You
In another
can't-
room,
and-
you hear gunfire.
I'm gonna do that for you. To do it on yourself is like a really high DC.
It's AlkenStar. There's always gunfire going off in another room.
That's true, but I'm not gonna. If it's like,
Uh.
give me a roll, Corey, and when you're done, everyone's gone because it was 10 minutes, and no one's gonna wait for you for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
right?
so we're not going to do that. We're just going to. Well, there's really not much we can do since we're at 0.
You can rob a bank.
Well,
No one's in
I
your
can
way
rob-
anymore.
Can rob a bank. Where do I need to go to rob said bank?
5, hi guys, 10, 15, 20, 25 puts you here. Oh, okay, there is somebody in your way. There's a locked bar, and there is still one of those automatons inside the vault itself. But hey, you're that much closer than you were before confused.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Round 12. Benzo of the Glowfingers.
Well, that's one of you getting your butts in. Yeah, we gotta rob this place. We're not trying to spend the night. So I move.
15, 20, 25. Yep.
And how far can I?
If I were you, there's still an automaton guarding the money you're supposed to get. Unless you want to go
Yeah.
help your friend.
I
What are you
guess I'll-
interested in, money or gunfire?
No, I'm interested in helping.
Oh, that's nice of you. All right.
Helping Sundermeyer.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is 2. 3 puts you at the door. So you can watch Sorry.
Yeah, no.
You don't know yet.
Clockwork humanoid number 4 patiently waits and starts pacing like Darth Maul inside the bars. Sundamar.
Oh, well, she's still in range, so I will try to get her again.
Okay.
Me.
With a dirty 20.
Yep, that hits.
Ooh, hits. Big numbers. 12 damage.
You squirrel around trying to use the desk for cover, but to no avail. You see a spot and you heavily wound her with 12 points, but she's still standing.
Let's try it one more time.
Okay.
Doing her best Elton John impersonation.
I'm not dead yet. She's not dead yet.
Starts playing the desk like a piano. I'm still
15.
standing. That's a miss. You want to go for
So-
double jeopardy and try a third attack? Big negatives? risk that fail?
Negative
High
3.
risk, high reward.
I do have an item that I've not been able to use yet
What's
called a
that?
dueling cape.
Oh, okay.
So I can basically use an interact action to wrap this dueling cape around my arm and pull it up, kind of like a shield, but really it's to kind of give me a little bit of cover almost. So it gives me a +1 circumstance bonus to my AC and to deception checks to feint until
Okay.
the start of my next turn.
So if you do a feint and pull that off, the following round, you actually cause her to be flat-footed because she'll overbear, and you get your sneak attack damage if you have it. But for right now, hey, AC damage, right? So wrap the cloak, get the AC, wave the Zorro cloak around. Sure.
That's the idea.
Okay, my turn. All right, first let's take this condition off because I am no longer frightened of you. I'm flat-footed of you. Next, we have... I'm going to take... What was the -2?
So that would stack with your agile feat, right? Agile dodge or whatever.
Well, yeah, I was wondering if that would actually work together or not. Could I still
Yeah.
do a nimble dodge and get a +3, or
Yeah.
because I'm
What's
dodging?
the bonus typed as?
Circumstance
which
circumstance for the cape and the nimble dodge. It'll say it gives a blank blank bonus.
Yeah.
The nimble dodge is a circumstance bonus as well.
So they don't stack.
So, yeah.
It's got to be a different type of like a different type of thing. So circumstance and circumstance. However, the nimble dodge uses a reaction, but yours resets right before she goes, so that's good at a +2, right? Or you're actually using an action and leaving your reaction open to have a +1. So 51 half on the other. Anyway. Assuming we're going to burn your reaction once again, use nimble dodge, and I will take a -2 to hit you.
Yep.
-2. So you try to do. Now, does it say any attack, right? That you can see.
Yes, as long as I can see the attacker.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. She's pointing the gun at you, shooting. Anyway, best you can, but still no. 21. Pew.
So
And he shoots you, and Zoe, you see him literally do the hand to the chest, look at you longingly, reach a hand, and collapse, unconscious, dying on the desk.
As he's passing out. I wanted to be called Benny by you guys. Zozo was for that other schmuck we robbed the keys from.
is this what I'm hearing in my head as I'm dying?
So now we have two witnesses, and we'll see you all next time.